What up? How we doing? Welcome, dudes. Let's check out the freaking Matt Gartska kit, dude. Woo! JVD, thanks, dude. These are my songs. Most of them I wrote on stream. Some of them I wrote off stream. But yeah, hope everyone's doing well, man. Thanks for being here. Sorry I'm a little late. But I figured what we would do is, you know, Nolly has his video and he goes through everything, but I figured I would go through it as me, and kind of showcase what I think is cool about this kit. I am currently working on like a routed, not really a routed template. I don't know. Like, I've been really intrigued by trying to keep everything within here, and just like have a stereo out. But I've been working on that. But hold on, what? Strake, 20 months, bro. I know you probably got to go, but I love you. Thank you, bro. Thanks for the support. Actually, who was first? Let's see. Neo was first. Yeager thought he was first. Hey, you're still first, dude. You know what I mean? Akira, what's going on? Oxen. Dead Tired, what's up, dude? Custom Wrestling, 19.7? I mean, you never know, dude. I guess mainly what I want to do is kind of show you it to see if this is something that you're interested in too. It sounds really good. The thing for me is like, I realize that this kit is a little dry. It's a little dry, but there's some things that I have been doing to kind of like, you know, fix that. But we'll see. All right, Strake. Thank you again, dude. So grateful for you. 20 freaking months. To 20 more months, dude. To 20 more months. Sean, what's up? Okay, so here it is in all of its glory. And what's cool is it's in the new standalone format that GGD has basically, you know, this is it now. Modern and Massive 2 started with there. And now I think going forward, it's just going to be within their little ecosphere, which is awesome, because you're going to be getting regular updates through Cradle Hub and stuff like that. And so it's like so sick. It's so sick. Yo, is it Beal? Hey, Chris, I've been using the Chef's Particles and NLS on my drum bus. Dude, let's go. Let's go. Oh, is it broken? Thank you for letting me know. I did have to do oh, that's what it is. So I did an update, but it didn't restart. Thank you for letting me know. They missed a chance to do something like, what do you mean, Stefan? What do you mean, brother? I'm curious to know what you mean by that. Okay, let's see if this thing... There it goes. Brandon, what up, dude? Did you fix the Discord problem? What's the Discord problem, Anger? There's a Discord problem? What's up, Julia? Okay. Let's start like just messing with some grooves. So let's just do a groove. I just want you to hear what it sounds like. Oh, Stefan, so they're going to do that. That's in the works. You have to think, like, Superior Drummer is such an established piece of kit. And the amount of work that takes to have your own sampler and everything like that, like, it's crazy, man. There is so much involved. And the fact that GGD already has all these features in their own sort of sampler is awesome. Are we in 3-4? I mean, we're in whatever Matt Gartska wants to be in. Yo, T-Wix. Thanks for freaking gifting a sub, my guy. How we doing, man? How we feeling? Oh, Mestis. We have 5/4. We have 13/16. You ready for that? This is 84 BPM. Oh, Anger, are you a Polycus? I have to message you, man. No straight signatures and grooves. Okay, when this is the future, it's nice. I know it's crazy amount of work. Yeah. I know, same, Brandon. The only reason why I can kind of like do that is because I was obsessed with like bands like Owain and Disperse and stuff like that. But I mean, it sounds great, right? It's a little quiet, which is typical. Let me put what I usually put on my... I'm just going to put this on there. What's great is it sounds so real, man. But for me, it's a little dry. Because, you know, metalcore. Brandon, right? Metalcore life. So, if you don't already know, again, going forward, this is what GGD is going to look like. So you're going to be able to mix exactly how you want it. But also, if you come up here, you have a ton of presets. You have stuff from Buster, Adam Bentley, my good homie, Mr. Bronstein himself, one of my biggest inspirations. Forrester, he did like Carnival and stuff like that. Dead Letter Circus. Lance, Polaris. Yeah, Brandon. I kind of did the same, but I tried to use what they gave us. I'll have to show you where I'm at. It's not anything crazy, but I'll show you that towards the end, where I'm at with mine. And again, what I want to do is I want to make that available to the Patreon homies. We have Zach Cervini. I really like his punch kit. It's really good. We'll go through these here in just a second. And so again, if you want to go into detail, Nolly does that. He has a video, he has a full video. But what's cool is you get all of these grooves that I wouldn't typically like be able to program. 96. Oh, 2 wicks, my bad, dude. I need to freaking do that. Chris B. Prague today. I mean, you never know, man. What's so nice about having these sort of grooves right away is as long as you just like put it on the bass, you're good to go. Oh, also, let me see if it worked. It did. Let's go. So I already made some MIDI labels, and if you want that, that's on my Patreon. If you're in Ableton, when you first get them, you need to do this, and then you need to save it. Make sure you save it right away. And so now, as you can see, actually I have to keep it here. As you can see, everything's labeled so you know exactly what it is. Now for me, what I'll do, see how some of these are kind of like a little all over the place? Sometimes what I'll do, again, you can see also too, like these aren't fully in time, which is great. They're humanized because Matt played them, right? Let's go to, that's crazy. So we're in 30-second notes and it's still like wanting to do different things. Look at that. But I'm going to set length. And when I set length, Neo, yeah. He also did some presets for Modern and Massive too. And so I can show you that. Oh my gosh. Hey, it's all good, Custom. Thank you, man, for being here. Appreciate you. Oh my gosh. Okay. So if you don't know who Matt Gartska is, you've been living under a rock. He is the drummer for Animals as Leaders. If you haven't listened to Animals as Leaders, which one of the one-on-one homies yesterday haven't heard of him. And so I kind of opened his world up. And so if you haven't heard of him, go and check him out. What I really like is the assortment of cymbals. I really love having multiple stacks. Oh, another thing I wanted to do was I wanted to solo these so you can hear. For me, the most important thing is like the rooms, what the rooms sound like. Here's the room far. Sounds great. Room close. Again, you can hear like it's a pretty dry room for the most part. Not a lot of like reverb tail, like DK. But it sounds great. Another thing I want you to kind of like hear is how important the room mics are. So if we mute both of these, like it still sounds great. Let me mute these overheads. These are just the overheads. Sounds so good. I'm gonna unmute the room close. Which is this one? And then the room far. You can hear how important this microphone is, or these set of microphones. So one thing I remember doing right away was adding a bus and doing snare verb, or just like maybe a drum verb, because I would send some of my toms to this as well. So we'll go drum verb, and then I'll come over to the snare. Actually, let's make a few buses, if you don't know how to do this already. So we'll do snare bus. We'll do kick bus. Racks. Oops. Floors. Will you choose to preset or build it like you did the last RS drum kit? So I've been building my own. Because like I like presets, but I feel like they don't fit with what I make that much. I was hoping that they would. But oh shoot. Yo, Bleed, thank you so much for the gifted, bro. How do you make drums fit the rest of the mix? I try to fit by putting glue compressors, a bit of saturation of the drums. Usually still sound off. Is it Eris or Aras? It might be Eris. I think the most important thing before you start adding stuff like that is your balance. Can you get it to sound decent with nothing on it? You know? Because that's where your majority of I think people get um, like not necessarily wrong, but they there's a lot of issues if you don't do that first, you know, which I'm still guilty of doing that because I like to rush into like, oh, let me put this on there, put this on there. But I think if you get your balance right and you understand what a good balance is, then that is going to help you so much more when you start to add these things because you already have a good balance. And now all you need to do is start to add your sauce and then, you know, make sure that that balance doesn't change too much. Now, again, one thing that I like to do because I'm that guy is I will add a limiter right away because it's going to showcase some stuff right away. It starts to bring stuff in the forefront, you know? Yo, Animask, what up, dude? Have you heard the new Mick Gordon soundtrack? I haven't, dude. I must. Anyways. So I wouldn't do this stuff without adding like bass and guitar because I'm already kind of like hurting myself. But this is just kind of an example to show you. But let me do... Yeah, look at this. This is a new feature within the Gartska kit. I actually had a user test about this. And what's cool is because these have, let's do this. These like, right, double kicks. Well, you have the mics for kick R in, kick L in, kick R out, kick L out. And then you have the one shots for the left and right. Now you can combine these. And it's going to ask you. It's like, yeah, I would just do that anyway. And so these are just, they're combined, right? So you're going to get the same, like if I put an EQ on here, it's going to be for both my left and right. Some people don't want that, but I do. And you know what's cool? Choice. You know what I mean? Everyone has a choice. Today is the day of beer and pizza. Let's go, dude. Let's go. I was doing a speed run for tomorrow's community jams, and my Cubase just crashed. No. Oh, I need to see. Do we have a lot of submissions? I keep forgetting to check, dude. Let me see here really quick. China. Are you on the Discord? Are you on the Discord, dude? Let me see. Oh, shoot. I gotta close it. No, wait. 76? 77. Oh, okay. We're good. We're good. I just need to pin this one instead. There we go. Okay, so we have a few more slots left. I usually close it when we get to 20. We're at 13. And so, get in there, buddy. Okay. Let me do the snare stuff. So we made our snare bus. And so all I need to do is these three here, the snare top, snare bottom in one shot. Those just need to go into snare bus. Boop. I also need to tell them about that flickering. See how it does that? Snare one shot, bus, snare bus. And so now it's going to go here, and then that's going to go to the master out. Let's do that for the kick. Let's bring that over. Dude, I was so pumped when I saw this like little animation here. I was like, "Oh, you guys killed it on that." Oh, let's bring this here, and then we're gonna go bus, kick bus, bus, kick bus, bus, kick bus. Let's quickly do it for racks. I know I'm kind of just going a little too far with this, but maybe some people don't know how to do this. I know this was kind of like a common thing. How do you route this, man? How do you do it? Racks, bus, racks, and then floors. Put the flows in the flows. I only do this because sometimes I have to, I like to EQ these a little differently. We bussin', dude. We gotta be bussin'. Now, if you want to, what's cool is, you see how I have them like next to the things? You don't have to do that. You can have them all like together. And then from here, if you wanted to route them out, all you would need to do is route them here and then, you know, go out into like Ableton or whatever. And those will be your outs is these. It's actually really, really simple. Anyways. Well, here's the thing, Neil, is this is what a drum kit sounds like, right? This is up to you to make it sound how you want. Routing is pretty similar to your favorite DAW. Exactly, dude. Yeah, again, it really comes down to how you want it to sound. It's up to you. Or the presets, right? And so they have all the things, so you can do your thing to them, right? That's me, Scooper Boy. Now you have to hear. We got this sounding pretty decent, just with one EQ move. But we have to deal with all this. This is the cool thing about drum libraries, is we can come over here and we can turn the kick down in the room. Now there's no kick. Let's go to this one. Let's go to overheads. Listen to that. Already sounds pretty decent. Again, we have this drum verb here. And so what I'm going to do, as you can see, we have sends. And this is basically, what this means is you're going to send this to anywhere that you want. Send it. Just going to send it. So I want to send this snare bus to my drum verb. And so now it has this thing. And now I get some stuff here. Now it's a lot louder, but it's because we haven't done anything yet. Let's add a reverb. Jaeger, you didn't just see me remove bleed for the kick in the room? Are you paying attention? You on detention, bro? Just kidding. Patrick, what up? Skirt. So I already added just a room and bumped the decay. And maybe some EQ. What did I remove, bleed? Let's do like this. Make sure there's not unnecessary low end. Now we still haven't messed around with the volume of this. And there's still some more that I would do. Maybe let's add a drive. There's something in there. Let's do a little bit of yeah, see, what's nice is, Jaeger, just to kind of like refresh that. Like sometimes what I'll do is I'll come into the rooms and I'll start to turn some of the cymbals down. I don't need a ton of that. Again, you can't do this with real drums, so let's take advantage of it. So it's mainly just kick, snare, and toms. And so now, which is nice. And then maybe what I'll do is I'll come over here. Dude, the toms sound so good. So listen to this here. Let's do some one-shots. It's already different. This one's crazy. This one's going to give us that low end. And then maybe on this one we'll do like I like that one a lot. What's cool is you can choose what you want more of. It has like this XY. Marlon, I love the toms, dude. They sound so good. They might just be too dry for you, but we haven't really mixed them. Now, I shouldn't be doing this without guitars and bass and all that. But this is kind of like, if you've never done this before and you've never seen someone do this, I think this is cool to see, you know, because I always recommend people kind of mess around with this. Paste that. Let's send these to that drum verb too. Yep, there is verb on the snare. Now what I want to do is I want to turn the verb for the toms down a little bit. So I'll just come over here. This is the volume that I'm sending to that drum verb. Just going to turn them down a little bit. Let's grab something that you guys are probably here for. Let's grab more, let's grab like a Zev Rose groove or something. Lil Karma, what up? Thanks for the follow. Welcome. Ah, I see. You come in here to just promote, huh? Not even to support. I see. Coffee shop jazz vibes. All right, we're gonna have to I don't know where my mods are, dude. None of my mods showed up. Let me come over to Twitch to let me be my own mod real quick. Oh, I can't because I'm like late to the party, dude. Ah, here we go. Boop. Bam. Got it. I think the only person I can't give mod to is Patrick, dude, because he'll ban everyone. All right, anyways, back to the party. Okay. So this ride, loud AF, dude. Let's see what other snares there are. Brandon, you better not, dude. All right, Julia. Thanks for chilling, girl. So, you know, the mix is all right. I'm not really like too focused on making it sound amazing, but I kind of just wanted to show you how I would, you know, mess around with this. And I think everyone, like I said, everyone should, because there's so much that you can do. Like, we already got it sounding pretty decent. Let's do a little EQ over here. Let's see. I like mine's a little dark. Not bad. Snare's already sounding a lot better too. And I have nothing on here yet. It's all about the balance, right? And the one-shots that we chose. Source tones. Yo, Monkey, what up? Rakan, another drum library. Oh, hey, I'm just showing you, dude. What's cool too is, like, let's say we want this, like, maybe we want to pitch this lower. Let's go to attributes, and we'll just turn the pitch down. Like, I realize with this one, you can't go too crazy. The other thing too is, like, when you start to introduce one shots, you have to treat them as like you're EQing these to kind of like pair together. So for example, that's pretty good. What's this one? Okay, what is this one? Ah. Okay, so maybe this one, since it's low, we take advantage of the 200 over here. I don't know. Let's see. Maybe we do something like this. Woo! You want the same anger, dude? I think you just honestly just change it to that one shot. You just add the ping. Is it this one? You know what's funny is like you hear that ping, but when you hear it in the mix, it does so much. It helps a lot actually. Because I used to be the same, like, ugh, get rid of that. And so I would EQ it out. But check out the difference, like with and without this one shot, dude. I'm going to mute this. Here's the one shot right here. See it? Now, I like to add my own, like they have the slammer samples. I really like those. And so what I'll do is I'll make my own little like bus here. Snare. Like I'll do like snare trigger. And then I'll send this. I'll add another send and I'll go snare trigger. And then I'll make this one go out to like a different external out. And then I'll add some triggers there. You know what I mean? And so, yeah. So there, Jaeger, there is. Here it is. I just didn't fully like EQ it. I got to figure out the quirks of this kit. I've barely had it. That's why I didn't have time to make a like a preset for it. But I at least wanted to give to you guys, the Patreon homies, the labels. Let me get rid of that freaking one shot. Who told me to do that? You're banned. No, I'm just kidding. There's a lot in there. I don't like the sizzly on that one. Maybe what we can do is like bring the transients down. That was not bad. Controversial opinion. And maybe just because I'm not like good enough at mixing. Snare bottom gets in my way, dude. Let's do like drive. That immediately tames our transients, which that may be too much. And then we'll do a vintage comp. Slow, fast. You know, one thing I've been loving is a middle, like a mono room mic. I've been loving that. Let's do like a little low cut here or something. And then we'll do a little bit of some compression here. Let's see what happens if we go fast, fast. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? Because you can click and drag these down. You see that? I'm going to add a drive. tape. What does this sound like? Not a lot of low end on this one. But let's see if a drive will tame those crazy transients. And then we'll do another fast. Let's see what that does for us. That's mainly grabbing our, like our kick and snare. What if we do this? Too much. Let's instead do like a modern. I don't know if this is going to help us or hurt us, but we'll find out. We're also losing volume. Remember that balancing thing? So this guy's hurting us. Let's just see what that does. Not bad. Here's the other thing. We only have EQ on this. How does it feel in comparison to Modern Massive 2? They're really two different kits, man. This is an artist kit, and so this is going to be catered to Matt Gartska's sound. Modern and Massive 2 is a general kit, and so you're going to get a lot more options in terms of like drums and stuff like that. And so you have to keep that in mind. What happens if we add a tiny bit of drive and we just like mix it in? Okay, dude. I just want to mix this in. It's introducing things that I don't really like. What if we do like you hear there's a lot of like tail? I don't like a lot of that. I kind of like a little bit of a tighter kick. It's not bad. Now again, let me preface that we're trying to get a good drum mix with just the drums. This is not good. This is not good. Now it might get close because of how long I've been doing this, but still, like, I may be making a lot of moves once the bass comes in there, you know what I mean? Like, for example, let's just chuck like something in there. Let's just chuck like a nollie bass in there really quick. Haven't got both of them. What do you recommend to get? What are you trying to do? What kind of music, dude? This needs more cowbell. Valen, you with the freaking cowbell, dude. I like heavily rolled off. No, slightly less gritty. on this Modern Messing 2. How are the Bronstein presets? I will show you those here in a second. I just kind of wanted to show you this one. Me kind of mixing it a little bit. Do this. I want some sub action. I'm gonna grab the kick. And then we'll do a new, do my typical moves here. I'm not gonna get crazy with like mixing the bass or anything. Maybe we'll do like G sharp. I don't know. We gotta turn it down. Snare's a little weak. But ba ba ba. Ba ba ba. This guy's not in line. Yep. You're killing me, Smalls. There we go. Hollow Lungs, my dude. 13 months. Thank you, bro. Blah, blah. Not bad. I don't have anything on here. I have like one EQ move. Okay, two. Now snare is sounding like it's a little too loud. But then once we get like guitar and stuff, that they wouldn't include a stack in a modern kit. Oh, I know, in Modern Massive 2. That's one thing I miss as well, dude. I completely agree. I love blending all of my snares with Slammer's Warehouse Room. I know, dude. Bale, that's one of my favorite samples for sure, too. Let's quickly grab, like, let's go into Contact, and we'll just quickly throw on Apex. What are we cooking? Dude, you know what I mean? We're cooking a nice little rump roast. We're glazing it with a little bit of Gartska. You know what I mean? A little bit of Apex, Misha, Archetype. What am I saying, dude? Anyways, let's go a little bit of bridge. These are some moves that I typically make. We got to turn this up a little bit. The volume sensitivity, octave or down. Okay, and that's really it. Sometimes I'll mess with this, but I don't think we're really like getting too cray-cray. And then I'll just grab a Misha and put it on there. Boop. Now I turned off the chains. That's important. You don't have to use what's in Apex. And so what we'll do for now, we'll just do this. There we go. Okay, so we have this. There it is. So sorry for that volume. I have to make Misha stereo. Then I have to put this on hard sustain. Not bad. All right. Not bad for like a quickie little thing. You have musical background or just went viral and went with trial and error path? Oh, yeah. It's all trial and error, dude. I don't, like, my family is not musical at all. Kind of the odd one out, but my mom was really creative, and I think that I got that from her, you know, being creative and like drawing and stuff like that. And so very grateful for her for that, for kind of like exposing me to that, the creative side. But yeah, just a lot of trial and error, man. Being obsessed. And I think a lot of it is like the OCD spectrum. Guitars are a little low, but let's turn the kick down a little bit. Let's go to 120. I can't wait till you can add one-shots to this, man. That's going to be a game changer. Faux show. Anyways, that's kind of like a little quick mix. I'll save this. CB stream mix. Save. Okay, now. Also, someone was asking about the node. The new node stuff. Who was that? Let me see. Let me see. Who was that? Ah, Randa. Dude. Before I give my opinions, what do you guys think of the new, like, remastered North Lane? Buster mixed and mastered it. What do you think about it? Speaking of, let's go to a Buster preset. We'll do kit 1. That ride is so loud, man. Brandon, it's not a bad start, dude, for doing it really quick on stream. Here's kit 2 for Buster. That freaking ride, dude. little bit too much transients for me. Too many transients. And it could be a mixture of this. Adam Bentley, Modern Kit. I think I remember this being a little too overcompressed for me. That ride is so loud, huh? No one messes with it either. Kelson, I like that. Brandon, mix. When you said mix is sick, are you talking about the Northlane stuff? Can you check out the Mendel presets? Got it. Let's turn this stuff down. Okay. Let's do Marquides. Marquides is like Periphery's live sound guy. 66.6. Okay. Connors. This is Jet Room intro. I think this is just kind of like I have to solo this. And then let's go Prog Kit. So if I can be completely transparent and unbiased because I love Buster, I think that the Buster snare, like, you know, because Buster has his sound, right? I think that it could have been tamed a little bit in the Northlane stuff. Like maybe you can have your Buster snare when it gets big, but like during, like on Rot, right? I think that it should have been tamed a little bit. It sounded a little too artificial for me, but that could be a little bit of demoitis, right? And personally, I don't really like the sound of their old mix. Not too much. I wish they would give me the multi-tracks. I would love to mess with them, man. But again, I do love it. You are right. It has much more room and clarity. The low end is that Buster low end that we love, you know? And so that was really cool. It's really cool to hear Buster's take, right? Can you show him? Anubis? I just did, bro. I just did. If you rewind a little bit, it's in there, I promise. Yeah, the prog kit's not bad. Patrick, I know. I don't know him that well. Like, at all. I mean, I know him, right? But he doesn't know me. Here's Daniel Bronston, Big Rock Kit. There's that ride again. He kind of messed with it a little bit. Someone was asking about Mendel. Coated Snapstick. snare is really quiet. Hardcore vibes, Louis Johns. Oh, I like what he did with the cymbals here. I like the way they sound. Looks like he just did a cymbal bus. What did he do? Ah, yep. Yep. And then another one. Okay, so some brightness. He did a moderate compressor, fast attack, fast release. Yeah. Okay. Cool. With a limiter. Ah. Apex reason there. Effects as external. What do you mean, Valen? Like a serum effect sort of thing? Brandon, okay. Here's the Bird Dog preset from Zach Cervini, the big homie. That one's close. Invidioso. Did I say it right, dude? Thank you so much, man. So I remember liking the Punchy kit. Like it was a good starting point. What's really funny is it sounds similar to mine. Which is cool. I think I did some similar stuff. So this is nice. I want more. See, that snare is still too dry for me. There it is. Yeah. Yeah, this is where I would start. Now there's still like too much with the cymbals, like this ride. You can tell that no one messes with it because it's here at this -6. This is the default, so this needs to be turned down. So this is the crash ride here. This guy. Once you turn it down, it's better. Yo, Chris, what up, dude? What about some Misha presets? All right, I'll check it out. Put your preset for reference. Oh. Well, I'll just have to go back to mine. This one's not bad. This one's not bad at all. Let's go back to mine really quick. A lot drier. Just because I didn't put a lot of... I didn't get crazy on it. You can hear it's on its way though. Maybe what I can do is I can like add this EQ and just like bump this up a little bit because I think I'm just missing some of that. Oops. Not bad. I'm going to save it again. Override. Mine is more kind of like getting you prepared to start getting crazy on it. All right, let's go to the Misha one. Rock quick. Where you at, Misha? Basic kit. Tried to get 2 people to come to Thal Community. What do you mean, bro? All right, look at this. Look at the craziness. He got crazy with it. Not bad. Don't look at me. You guys are all naked under your clothes too. Chill. This one's not bad. Yo. Finally upgraded. And a mess. Hey, very good. If you didn't do the naked redeem, I might have deleted it. So good thing you did. Yeah, same. Stefan, I agree. I got a question. Yeah, what's up, dude? Tight, dry. Not bad. They don't want to hear the new era of music production. Ah, yeah. I know. What do you think of the presets so far? I think my favorite one is the Zach Cervini one, man. It's close to what I would want. But I still needed to do some work to it. And you have to understand that you're gonna have to do that. Because we all want something different, right? I can show you what I was working on. I think I have to pull it up like a specific way because let me see. I saw your TikTok when you sing. That's awesome. My question is, how did you whammy the guitars? Honestly, dude, it was just a pitch bend, and within the Misha amp, there's some really nice like these here. Such an amazing. Let me also make this bigger, my bad. You just add some reverb. With pitch bend. It's basically what I did. Let me see if I could find that thing here. So I have the snare right where I want it. Like, I think really close to where I want it. But I still need to work on the rest. Like, I removed the kick stuff because I really want to get that to sound good. Now, I do have some post-processing, but I want to get rid of that. Because, I want this to be a preset that I can, like, throw in the Patreon. Let's see. I think it's under songwriting, Patreon. It's this one. So let's open with, I should be able to open with 12. What's up, Chris in chat? Working, but just wanted to say a quick hello, Victor. Thanks for coming by, bro. Who else? Hey, thank you for the sub, bro. Invidioso. This is what I'm talking about. They think old school way is going to give them sounds you wouldn't get from modern technology. Yeah, very true. Let me see what I have on here that I need to get rid of. Okay, I don't have anything really on here. Okay. So again, this isn't anything crazy. I'm still working on it. It might be loud. Yeah, listen to that snare, dude. I got the snare sounding the way I want, for sure there. My master chain on this one in particular is nothing crazy. It's a multiband inflator and flatline. That's it. I need to keep this one as clean as I can because, again, I want this to be a preset that I can throw on the Patreon. But I didn't get crazy on this one. You can see. But listen to the snare, dude. If I had to make a Thornhill song, which drum kit do you think would be best? Well, I'm biased, and I would say get the Progressive Prodigy from Ars Drums and use my Swarm Hill preset. Just saying, dude. Ruben, what up, homie? My guy, 17 months, dude. Is that how long I've known you? Sullivan Drive, what's up, dude? Again, I'm a little biased. But let me show you what it sounds like. Yeah, Mike, I'm saying, dude. Here it is. Oh, freak. All my logins got screwed because I did a... Do you guys use CCleaner Windows? I did like clear cookies. Oh, and I gotta do a freaking fricker. One moment, please. Yeah, dude. Mike, like I said, my goal is to make this available. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna import that or export this as like a file. So even if you don't have Ableton, you'll be able to like use it, you know? I'm trying to make my Patreon not just like just Ableton specific. Let's go here. And check my browser cookie, you know, them more chocolate chips. If they're red velvet, then you know what I mean, that's cool too. Also, are you following me on the gram, dude? Follow your boy. Here's that in video. So my good friend Simon Sanis got immortalized in the drum library with the help from Ars Drums. I love this preset. So sick. Now what's cool about this library is it has fully customizable processing within each track. So they asked me to make a few presets. Here's one of them. Yeah, it does. It's just the kit, you know what I mean? So I'll just give you a quick example. We just chuck in a contact date. And then we go to, also Ruben, yeah, I might have some time. I probably have to end stream here in about 10 minutes anyway. I have an Oni Noir meeting. And so, but let's bring in Progressive Prodigy real quick. And so you can see Progressive Prodigy, there's so many presets, but my preset is, where is it? Do you see it? Did you see it? I didn't see it. Here it is. Swarm Hill. So if you double click on that, Yeah, Mike, for sure, dude. Okay, give it a sec. It's loading. 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 JP, are you the freaking chairman, dude? Is it already processed? It is, dude. I actually did all of the processing myself. So you can see in here, I made two presets. One's like a loath sounding one, and one that's like a Thornhill sounding one. So if I go to a groove, I might need to turn this down. Let's see, let's go to like, let's do like a Brody Taylor one. RS drums, 180 BPM. Now, I made a 2.0 preset because I'm that guy. I made some slight changes to it. Yeah, that's the thing about the RS drum like stuff is their rooms are insanity, dude. And you can add your own custom one shots. But that's not what this is about. I just wanted to show you. Swarm Hill preset. Swarm Hill 2.0 preset is in my Patreon, which I need to make this just a thing that you can download. So if you're in FL or whatever. But this is what I used for that demo that I showed you. This one. So my good friend Simon Sanis got a... And so, yeah. Anyways, back to this. Here, I got the snare sounding close, dude. I think I need to go to like 180. So you can see I don't have anything on here. I don't have any processing on it. It's just the Matt Gartska. Took me a while to get this snare to sound the way it does. Now I just need to work on the kick. I don't really have anything on the kick. Nothing on here. Like if we do some quickie stuff here. Here's my other thing too. Listen without the one shots. I really had to rely on one shots here. And so, like I said, I'm going to make this available for the homies, man. And, you know, all of you are homies. But, you know, your boy's got bills. And it's not expensive, like $7. And so I'm going to make this available as like a, you know, a preset for Ableton. But also I'm going to export this out. So even if you don't have Ableton or anything, you're going to be able to take advantage of this. You'll just import the preset, you know. But that snare has sounded sick. I'm still happy that it sounds good. You ever had the thing where you spend a whole bunch of time on like a mix and then you go to bed and you wake up and you're like, this is shit. That doesn't happen to me as much anymore, but back in the day, dude, I was just like, I stayed up all night for nothing. What snare? What snare, Bleed? Yeah, cool. So I got it sounding good. If this is what you're talking about. Yeah, dude. So for me, the cymbals are still a little too like in your face, but you know, I did some stuff. That drum beat from like 2 weeks ago, not necessarily snare. I don't remember, dude. David, that was the problem. When you stay up late, your ears are fried and you're making all sorts of bad moves. Yeah. You know what helps with that though? Context and references. And so you're able to work a little bit longer because you have your like metric AB and you can listen to these other mixes and be like, ah, oh, I'm going too far. You know, or I'm not going far enough. One thing I do realize, especially since you're talking about ears being fried, is sometimes when I wake up, my mixes are a little bright. They're a little too bright, which is good because it used to be the opposite for me. If you go back to my earlier songs, like my earlier riffs down, like way down here, you're going to hear that some of them are a little dull. Now to sound like Mick Gordon. I know, dude. Gick Morden, dude. Let me see. We have to go down further. Maybe this one? I think this one's not bad either. Let's see. It might be loud. Apologies in advance. I'm just gonna mute these. I love that bass. I might have to repost this one, dude. It's a little duller, but you know, it's fine. Cole, it's good to hear from you, man. I feel like I haven't heard from you in a while. Mixes are getting better though, as you can hear. Like my snare, dude, the snare. Finally, I was worried I wasn't gonna be able to get it. Let's hear it without like inflator and the multiband. Okay. Let's go. Not bad. Heck yeah. That's what I'm happy about. Yeah, I just got to get that that kick a little tighter, dude. Like it sounds too dry. And so I'll work on that. I'm hoping to have this done like as soon as possible. With all these amazing tools now, what would your Desert Island plugins be if you had to choose? That's really tough, man. Drums is hard. I'm not sure about drums. Guitar, definitely Misha now. That's my go-to amp. That's going to be my go-to amp because it has all the things that, like, I had to keep, like, adding different amps because I like a few of these things with, like, different amps. Well, Misha has all the things. It has shimmer. And, like, that's what I miss with, like, using the mixed wave mic stringer, right? I missed the Gojira shimmer. Well, Misha has it. But it also has this. And the laser. Come on, dude. But it also has the Horizon Devices stuff, which I think really helps me out. Chaos pedal. Chaos pedal's more for, like, sounds so sick, man. So that's one thing. That's the only thing with the Misha is that sound that it makes. Now I'm pushing this thing pretty hard. But it has that sound. I'm having to automate that out. It just sounds nutty, man. I love it a lot. Especially because, you know, I like to add a reverb before Misha and then have that shimmer after. So I'll grab a reverb. And then I'll turn this gate down because I don't need this. Turn this gate off. And so, yeah, I really love that sound. Let's go back to default. the default preset, you're already there. Yeah, well, I'm working on this, but again, the labels, this is in there. This is already in the Patreon. And so if you have Ableton Live and you have Matt Gartska kit, I have it all set up. And I have labels for so much stuff, man. Any kit that I have, which I have a ton, I'll make labels for. And my goal, my end goal, not end goal, but like my future goal is to be able to make it for Cubase and Studio One. But as you know, there's only so much time in the day, and I have other things that I have to do, you know. I also need to chill because I don't chill much. But I've been trying to chill more at the end of the night and like play games and stuff. And maybe we'll do some more gaming streams. I got to get some of the homies in here to play some Peak and stuff. And if you have Peak, let me know. I also just got Party Animals, I think it's called. That game is redonkulous, dude. Here's some of the games that I got. Just got Party Animals. We got some other games, Repo, Peak. Some homie games, right? Ooh, new Phasmophobia? What? What? Yeah, Ruben, we need to have a date night, bro. We need to have a date night. Schedule one. Dude, this game is addicting. I also got Ghost Runner 2. And so yeah. Yeah, Michael, if any of you guys game, let me know, and we got to get some of the homies in here for like some Peak and stuff like that. Do you like games like Silent Hill? Yes, I just don't have them. I don't play a lot of offline games. I think the only one that I've been playing right now is Schedule 1. But just so you know, as soon as Arc Raiders comes out, I might be living in there. Working on FL Studio labels I can upload for you. Ooh, Bleed, that would be sick, bro. That would be very sick. I just picked up Gears of War. Ooh, Mike, I know. Gears of War, I'm so glad that they came out with like a new version, dude. Save as, I'm not gonna save because I'm working on this in Ableton 11. Because I want Ableton 11 homies to still be able to take advantage. If you're still on Ableton 11, you'll be able to take advantage of this. But again, I need to say it again. I'm gonna make this preset available, and so it doesn't matter what DAW you're in, you're gonna be able to import it and put it in here, and it's gonna sound like this. Apart from, you know, this stuff here, this is why I turn this stuff off. Like, this is what it's going to sound like when you get it. Let me turn this up. And so we're close, dudes. We're really, really close. So don't fully discount Matt Gartska. If you get it and you're like, dang, I wish it was like modern metalcore. Well, your boy's trying to get it there, you know? Play Deep Rock. Oh, okay. Gazani. Got it, dude. All right, dudes, I gotta have to get out of here, man. We have an Oni Noir meeting. Actually really soon, so I have to go shower. I came from the gym, ate, and we're here. But I appreciate you guys being here, man. I know this was kind of a weird stream, but honestly, not too weird, right? I want to try to throw these in where I'm just kind of like doing stuff like this rather than just songwriting, right? Because like you already know, I will always do that. We have a speed run on Saturday, and so we'll definitely do a speed run. Hopefully it'll be with the mixed Matt Gartska kit, you know, that I'm working on if I have time. But we'll be doing a speed run on Saturday. I've been trying to do some real guitar stuff. If you go to the stream before on YouTube, we did some real stuff, real guitar, and I tried to make a new metal track. I had a lot of fun. Not mixed, and so don't judge my mix, all right, bro? But let's see who we can go and say what up to real quick. Let me know when you can get some available time. Yes, Ruben, yes. Let's see. You guys ever go and watch Nick Mira? He does FL Studio stuff, but his is mainly like beats and stuff. I learned a lot from him actually too. Oh, Oh, Echoes is on. Cole's on. Let's go say what up to Cole so you can hang with the homie. Love that guy. I hate to quickly go, but tell him that his hair is lovely, and so is his face. But also, copy the raid text. Raid text. Go shower. You guys can smell me, dude. You smell me already? Oh, thank you guys, man. Michael, thank you, bro. Dude, that was so fun the other day, bro. That was so much fun. We were going down musical history, the gent history, dude. I'll have to do that with you guys too. Like, I know too much gent lore, and maybe you guys can fill me on the things that I'm like my holes, right? That'd be so much fun. All right, dudes. I'm gonna start the raid again. Let's make sure that we show Cole Roland some love. He's getting ready for TwitchCon. He's about to get weird, and so that's awesome. But again, I appreciate you, Ruben. No, only you can do that. I love you guys, man. We'll see you really soon. Okay, I'll be back on Saturday. Make sure you come back. Come back on Saturday. Have a good day, guys. Have a good night. Sleep well. Later, homies.